I think some of you are still coming. Anyway, so guys, let's get started. We'll do two things. Number one, कि अगले 100 days का plan क्या है? This is the first thing. And second thing we'll do कि what to study and what to skip. अभी हमें क्या करना है और क्या हमें छोड़ देना है. We'll start with that. Okay. So guys, plan is that we are dividing everything into three parts. Okay. Part 1, 0 to 30 days. Part 2, 31 to 60 days. And part 3, 61 to 90 days. And then final part, which is 91 to 100. Or maybe you can say, so I have taken 100, although you have more than 100 days, but let's make it as per 100 days only. Okay. So guys, the plan which we suggest is that for first 30 days, what we'll do HR, we'll do material management, we'll do economics. You can also call it Indian economy, and we'll do quantitative aptitude, which is also known as general mental ability. This for first 30 days. Now I'll go in each of these topics to tell you कि क्या पढ़ना है और क्या छोड़ देना है. Okay. 31 to 60 days, we'll do some topics of OB, we'll do FM, we'll do accounting, and we'll do computer knowledge. 61 to 90 days, we'll do English, we'll do current events, plus development scheme, and we'll do some topics of reasoning. Okay. So this is the entire plan. Once everything is done, we'll go through 5 mock tests, 5 full-length mock tests after everything is done. Okay. Now today, in this session, what we'll do, we are going to understand for these topics, what is to be done. We'll have another session after 25 to 30 days, and then we'll discuss second and third leg of the entire journey. Okay. So guys, what I'll do, I'll first go to HR, and within HR, we'll prepare list of topics which is to be done and which can be skipped. So guys, what I have done for you is that out of entire syllabus of HR, we have divided this into 2 parts. Part 1 is which is must to do, which is good to do. Right? So this must to do तो करना ही करना है. अगर आप must to do नहीं कर रहे हो, then you are not serious. ठीक है? Good to do, of course, because it's a competitive exam, it's a UPSC exam. There are so many guys who are coming. ठीक है? If you are serious, you should do this as well. But still, because some of you are working, some of you are, I don't know what you are doing. You are lazy or you are busy or whatever. ठीक है? You have lesser time. So maybe you can do it. You can choose not to do it, although that comes with risk. When I say good to do, it comes with risk. Questions can still come from this area, but we are going with probability. That probability is higher or probability lower. So must to do is high probability and good to do is low probability. Low probability does not mean 0% probability. Okay. So if you are serious, if you are not doing anything in life, then you should do both must to do and good to do. If you think you are feeling some challenge, then must to do is first. Or maybe what you can do, start with must to do. If you are able to cover this in time, then move on to good to do. But any serious guy should do everything. Okay. So this is how we have created this bucket for these topics. Okay. So let me take you to HR course. Give me a second, guys. Okay, cool. So guys, we are with our course. So once you log in with Human Peritus, this is how you will see different courses. We'll go into now HR, metal management, economy, and numerical ability to find out what has to be done. Okay. So guys, this is our course for human resources management. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the chapter names. Okay. For each chapter, you have three things. Number one, there is a video class. Number two, there is a content, which is book, right? And number three, there are practice questions. First thing first, for any topic which you study, these practice questions are a must. Whatever you do not ignore them. Whatever you do. Some of you might do that कि मैंने अपना बुक पढ़ लिया, क्लास देख लिया, मेरा तैयारी हो गया. नहीं गए. जब तक आप सवाल नहीं करोगे, सब अधूरा है. चाहे बाकी चीजें कम कर दो, हमारी बुक पढ़ना कम कर दो, हमारा वीडियो देखना कम कर दो, पर सवाल नहीं छोड़ना है. ये सवाल करने से ही सिलेक्शन होगा. एंड प्रोबेबिलिटी इज वेरी वेरी लेस कि इन सवालों से बाहर कुछ पेपर में सवाल आएंगे. दे आर सुपर सुपर इंपॉर्टेंट. सो कमिंग बैक गाइज, these are the chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. Okay. Similarly, there is a course on metal management, which is divided into two parts, metal management part 1, and we have got material management part 2. Cool. Similarly, we have got course on quantitative aptitude and so on. Okay. Now let me go back and let me tell you the chapters which are must to do and which are good to do. So must to do are in green color. Okay. So guys, once again, we'll start with HRM, human resources management, which we have planned in our first 30 days. Okay. So for HRM, must to do chapters are 1, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13 and 15. Okay. Then good to do 2, 3, 7, 9, 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Let's move on to now metal management. Metal management had those two parts in our course. Metal management part 1, metal management part 2. First chapters which are must to do in part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. On 8, I'm putting up a asterisk. I'll tell you why. And 10. Okay. Part 2 must to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good to do metal management part 1, 1, 7, 9, 11 and 12. In this case, 6, 11 and 12. Now coming back, chapter 8. So there is a star on that. So let me take you there. So in chapter 8, you have to do some parts and some you can ignore. So let me go into course of metal management part 1 and we are in chapter 8. So guys, chapter 8 is scheduling. Under scheduling, you have got multiple sub chapters like introduction to scheduling, input output control, assignment problem, sequencing, Johnson rule and so on. Okay. So guys, in this case, you have to do only two parts, which is introduction to scheduling and sequencing. Everything else can be ignored. Once again, in chapter 8, under the course of metal management part 1, do only two subparts. One is introduction to scheduling and second one is your sequencing. So 1 and 4 you have to do. Rest everything can be ignored under part. When I say ignored, that remaining portion is good to do. Another thing, guys, we have made this categorization of must to do and good to do based on previous year questions which have come in UG's in UPSC paper, UPSC RT paper in previous year. So after a lot of thinking, we have made this demarcation to make things easier for you, to make it so that your priority can be set up. Okay, that which is to be done first, which is to be set. Second thing, In this course on metal management, sometimes you'll find longer numerical also. So what you can do, I'll tell you with one example. So this is chapter on aggregate planning. You will go through the video class. Cool. There is a book. Okay. When you will go on the book, you will see theory written like this. Of course, you will go through everything. Okay. You'll go through everything. You'll go through this theory. Okay. Now, when you have illustrations, so these are longer numericals. Okay. So we don't expect you to have any numericals which is taking so much space. Okay. So you can ignore them, but it's a good idea to go through them because you will know what is happening. You will get some idea because it is not that in your exam you will not get numerical. In fact, you will definitely get at least one question on EOQ, economic order quantity. But what I'm trying to say is that your paper is objective in nature, so it is not expected that you'll be doing no longer numerical, so you can ignore them. Okay, now let's come to part 3, guys. We have done HRM, we have done metal management. Okay, now we'll come to part 3. Okay, so guys, third thing which we are planning is economy. The course is named as Indian Economy on the LMS. So let me take you there. The name of course is Indian Economy, and these are the chapters. Okay. So from this, let's come back. Must to do is chapter 1 to 18, all of them, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Good to do 19 and 24. So you have to do almost everything in Indian economy. The last one is the chapter, it is named Quantitative Aptitude, QUANTITUD, Quantitative Aptitude or Ability, something like this it is named. Okay, guys, super important. And we have done these classes with a lot of, so basically, okay, first let me tell you what to do and then I'll tell you a few things. Chapter 1 to 26 you have to do, and chapter 27 to 33 you can ignore. Now guys, let's come back to this course on quantitative aptitude, and there are 2-3 things which I want to highlight over here. My course name is Quantitative Aptitude. Okay, this is the course. So guys, all these classes are super important. Please understand that the kind of questions which are there in UPSC RT exams, they are slightly different from banking or SSC exam. They are quite close to what is asked in CDS or CSET exam. Okay, but these classes which we have done for you guys, we have done everything based on UPSC questions only. In fact, in our classes, most of the questions which have been sold to teach these topics, they have been taken from UPSC exams only. Second thing, so these are approximately 2,300 questions. Other than this, do not touch any other book for numerical ability and reasoning. Just go through these questions only. With lot of confidence, I'm telling you this thing that and you can see that this question came in CAPF 2009, this in DRDO Store Officer 2015, this in CSAT 2018, CAPF 2013, EPFO EOAO 2023. So guys, all latest questions are there. Other than this, do not do anything else. There are 5,000 books in market on numerical ability and reasoning. Do not touch anything else. अगर आपके पास कोई किताब भी उसे साइड में रख दीजिए और ताला लगा दीजिए. ये जो सवाल हैं इन्हीं को करना है, इन्हीं से वो एप्टीट्यूड बनेगा. सेकंड थिंग, सम ऑफ यू माइट बी इन some of you are civil services aspirants, तो आपके मन में वाली बात है मैं CSET की तैयारी करता हूं. So guys, that is not sufficient. CSET is a qualifying exam. 33% लाना होता है. यहाँ आपको 15 में से शायद 12-13 सवाल ठीक करने होंगे अगर आपको, इफ यू वांट टू पुट अप अ गुड स्कोर इन एग्जाम. और 12-13 सवाल करने का मतलब है 70-80% आपको कुछ स्कोर करना होगा. होगा कैसे? जो हम कह रहे हैं वैसे करना है. इन सारी क्लासेस से गो थ्रू करना है धीरे धीरे इत्मीनान से. 40-50 घंटे की क्लास है. और इतने अच्छे से हम लोगों ने पढ़ा है, कोई फॉर्मूला याद नहीं करना, कुछ नहीं करना, समझ के करना है, पूरे जीवन भर के लिए आपका गणित फिक्स हो जाएगा, इसके अलावा आपको कुछ नहीं करना है. ओके, सो गाइस, कमिंग बैक, so this is what we have done. We'll have another session for 30 to 60 days to cover what has to be done. Please do subscribe to YouTube channel of Human Peritus. That is where we'll keep informing when is next session and all those things. Yeah, I'm done for today. Anything which you want to ask? So I'll unmute you one by one. You can keep speaking.